girl Tamika and I am back, Jack. Hey family, what it do? Listen, welcome back, Jack. Guess what? Primetime TV, we on jury duty. Welcome to Toots Jury Duty. We are goddamn. What we doing? Oh yeah, we are actually looking at the preliminary hearing for the ZYIAH Harris case. Now, this is a very, very great case. We're gonna see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking there. Y'all said it got way more information in this one, right? Because I'm nosy and I need to see what's going on, and I need to make sure that he goes under the jail, underneath.
1, homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. Count 2, child sexually abusive activity. Count 3, criminal sexual conduct, second degree, person under 13, defendant 17 years of age or older, with the habitual offender fourth offense notice set for a continuance of a preliminary examination. Appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tina Ripley on behalf of the people, P83688.
And good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Makepeace on behalf of the people, P82796.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff, Neighborhood Defender Services, Black Kendrick, P82125 on behalf of JARVIS BUTTS.
Good morning, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Cheryl Quick, P83973, also on behalf of JARVIS BUTTS with co-counsel Lauren Butler.
Fuck Jarvis Butts.
And Mr. Butts, state your name.
JARVIS BUTTS.
You can have a seat. Any preliminary matters before we begin with the rest of Sergeant Jones' testimony?
Kill me trying to be in here trying to talk all melancholy. You weren't like that when you was all. He makes me mad instantly.
And I will swear you again. And again. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Whenever ready, Ms. Ripley.
Thank you, Judge. And may I share my screen?
Yes.
And we left off with clip 18 from People's Exhibit 29. What is the actual registration date as it relates to that phone number for ZYIAH Harris? These are limited exhibit.
If I could look at the report to refresh.
Detroit need to invest in some better mics. The fuck?
The registration date for the 231 number is March 4th, 2023.
Okay, and that's as it relates to ZYIAH Harris getting that number?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, I want to just backtrack a little bit before getting back to the messages. You had stated yesterday that when you searched Mr. Butts' home, you had found some guns.
Yes.
Did you, in any other searches, did you find any other kind of weapons?
Yes.
And what were the, well, first, where were they found and what were they?
When we had searched Neff, there was a firearm inside the vehicle, the same vehicle that had Mr. Butts' phone. That firearm was later determined to be registered to Tashiana. When we searched Mr. Butts' car, there were several like kitchen knives in there throughout the car, various sizes. There was the weapons that were inside his home. And I believe that was as far as any weapons. There might have been some other type of blunt instrument or something, but nothing significant that I documented.
Okay. And Mr. Butts' vehicle that Escalade was processed?
Yes.
And those items were sent to the lab?
Yes.
And that's along with Miss Latricia Johnson's Nissan?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want to talk in your training and experience, having been with police for 24 years. Have you seen types of wounds made through clothing?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you saw the black hoodie that was recovered had some holes in the head, in the hood area.
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you familiar with what, like either some sort of like sharp object or a gun or something of the sort? Are you familiar with what that would look like through clothing?
And yeah, at this point, I'm going to object. I think the answer would call for her to speculate on what caused these wounds.
I'm not asking her to say what caused the
I
holes.
call the holes. My
In this
apologies.
specific
Yeah,
case, but in her
correct.
experience.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
you
correct.
may be objecting after a few questions, but for this one, overruled.
Yeah, so throughout the hundreds of scenes that I've been to, various scenes, whether they may be fatal stabbing, it may be a blunt force trauma, I've responded and processed many gunshot scenes. When there's clothing where a weapon was used, you do see that type of tearing. It could be from a bullet hole, it could be from a knife, it could also be from a struggle or pulling.
Okay. And just to be clear, you don't know how those holes got in the hood of that black hoodie.
Correct.
Okay. But those holes could be, in your experience, consistent with things that you have observed in your training and experience as it relates to struggles, stabs, bullets, things of that sort.
Correct.
Okay. Now, on Mr. Buck's phone, after that January 9th text to NZYIAH saying okay, was there any other texts to NZYIAH's number after that date?
From Mr. Butt's phone?
Yes.
No.
There was no attempts to reach NZYIAH's number on Mr. Butt's phone?
There was no contact between Mr. Butt's phone and the text now number after that.
Okay. And
Because he already knew what he did. Dirty dog.
in your role in this case, did you go through NZYIAH's kind of social media records and things like that?
Yes.
Okay. And since January 9th, 2024, have you been able to find anything as it relates, anything from ZYIAH Harris on social media?
No.
And y'all already know we posting something. If we gonna be sharing something, especially somebody that's 13 years old and loving social media, all they do is be on TikTok. So you know there would have been some type of activity on her phone after the 9th. I don't care what nobody say.
Now, we got to hear some of these text messages in the interview, but going through them, that's what we're going to start now. Let's start with 15. Starting with people's exhibit 15.
Yeah, read them bitches.
These are the messages from 313-379-5882. And do you have a copy with you?
I don't have a copy of that now.
Can you read the messages that were sent from that number to Jarvis Butts' number, or I guess the messages that were captured within People's Exhibit 15? So, including the dates and approximate times.
So the first message is September 24th, 2022 at 22:15 hours UTC. She says, "Bald head Janiyah, come here."
And that's to a number that's not Mr. Butts.
Correct.
Okay.
Then the next message is on September 27th, 2022. All of these dates are from 2022. So September 27th at 1:37 a.m. UTC. It is sent to Mr. Butt's phone. We fitnessing happy birthday. Immediately after that, at the 17-second mark, again to Mr. Butt's phone, it says, come on. On that date, September 27th at 1:52 a.m., another message is sent to Butt's phone asking, you okay? September 27th, 2022, 1:54 a.m., she sent a message, where are we doing it at your choice? Immediately following that text,
She said, where we doing it at? Is that what she said?
she sent a message, where are we doing it at your choice? Immediately following that text, a message is received to ZYIAH, to this text now number, from Mr. Butt's phone that says, you tell me. 9:27, 1:55 a.m. A message is replied to Jarvis, says basement. 1:56 a.m.
So they fucking lying. That man has been in the house. The grandmama, the aunties, all of them. Yeah, his last name is Butts. And I hope they tear his up when he get in there. That is crazy sick. In the basement? So you don't even give a fuck. You doing it all in the crib, bro. These aunties and grandmamas knew. Hold on. Boy, I'm trying to make this thumbnail.
Phone that says, you tell me. 9:27, 1:55 a.m. A message is replied to Jarvis, says basement. 1:56 a.m. A message is sent to ZYIAH from Mr. Butt's phone that says, you sure? At 1:56 a.m., a message is sent to ZYIAH, from ZYIAH to Mr. Butt, saying, or job. At 1:57 a.m., a message is sent to ZYIAH from Mr. Butt's phone, saying, can you suck my please?
This shit disturbing. This shit is so fucking disturbing. This shit is so disturbing. This girl probably thought she was in a whole relationship with this fuck boy. Oh! And he really had the nerve to say that.
A message is sent to ZYIAH, from ZYIAH to Mr. Butt, saying, or job. At 1:57 a.m., a message is sent to ZYIAH from Mr. Butt's phone.
So she's asking if they want to do it in the basement or at his job.
Saying, can you suck my please? The message immediately following that from Mr. Butt's phone to ZYIAH, and make sure you erase the messages. Still September 27th, 1:59 UTC. A message is sent to Mr. Butt that says, okay, that is what I planned to do. Another message is immediately following that at 2:01 to Mr. Butt. You turn me on just looking at you, and then there's a bunch of letters, which possibly it's maybe an image that was sent that doesn't capture on the messages. 2:02 a.m. ZYIAH sends another message to Jarvis. What time to be in the basement? 2:03 a.m. he replies in the basement.
Who said it? Who said that?
2:02 a.m. ZYIAH sends another message to Jarvis. What time to be in the basement? 2:03 a.m., he replies and sends her a message that says, go change your clothes and take your panties off. ZYIAH replies to Mr. Butts and says the letter K. At 2:10 a.m., so 7 minutes later, a message is sent from ZYIAH to Jarvis's phone. I hear you, what you looking at? Jarvis replies back immediately to her saying the letter U. At 2:13 a.m. UTC, still on September 27th, ZYIAH sends Jarvis a message that says, I know, I'm finna sleep good. There's another message directly after that that has a bunch of symbols, so I'm not sure if it was one of those little emojis. 2:14 a.m., she sends to him, what about you? The next message she sends to him immediately after, sometimes I be wanting to live with you. 2:16 a.m., she sends to him, you know what I mean. 2:18 a.m., she sends, what time I'm ready. 2:23 a.m., she sends to Mr. Butts' phone number, we not doing it or what? 2:23 a.m., ZYIAH sends to Mr. Butts, I really want you.
In 2022, she would have been 11. Because she was 13 at the time she went missing. So she would have been fucking 11. 11 years old. 11 years old, bro.
This is still on the same day, September 27th, 2022. This is now 2:23 a.m. UTC time. Mr. Butts replies to ZYIAH, yes. 2:24 a.m. ZYIAH sends, pull your car down the street and come back, I'll be waiting. 2:25 a.m. Jarvis's phone replies back to her, come ride with me and Nye, N-I-Y. 2:25 a.m. she replies, did they say I can come? At 2:30 UTC, she sends him a message that says, I'm sorry but love you. 2:30 UTC, he immediately replies back, come on. 2:31, ZYIAH replies, I can't, I'm going to get in trouble. The next message is at 2:35. She sends, when you come back, drop Nye off, pull your car down the street, and I'll come in the base, I'll be waiting. Then immediately after that, she sends, basement, please. Jarvis replies, okay. At 2:40, Jarvis replies, you in the basement yet? Immediately after that, ZYIAH replies back, yeah. Now we are the next day being, it's now September 28th, 2:28 a.m. UTC. She sends Jarvis a message that says, are we doing it tonight? I'm ready, fresh out the shower. The next message is,
You know, this just shows and proves, too, that the auntie and the grandma was just some straight up liars. This nigga not only has been in the crib, but he spends the night a lot. Which makes a lot of sense, because you remember when the motherfucking dude King said that he stays with the girl with all his kids, with a majority of his kids. That would have been Shannon. I've been saying that shit. They lying. The grandmother and aunties lying like fuck. These motherfuckers is in the same house texting. He's telling her, go in the basement. The only way he gonna get in there is through the house. Man, these folks lying like shit, man. Man, them ladies lying, bro. And then he was feeling comfortable at 2:30 in the morning to tell this girl to come ride with him. What the f on in that house?
A reply from him to her. Well, I'm sorry.
My
This is
thumbnail finna be
September
crooked in a
30th now,
motherfucker.
At 1:25 a.m. UTC. He replies, yo. September 30th, 2:59. She replies, you coming over? She then sends another message directly after that, don't have school. At 3:07, a reply is received to ZYIAH from Jarvis saying, yep. She then replies, Kay, we'll be waiting. At 3:17 a.m., he sends another message, or I'm sorry, she sends a message to Jarvis that says, text me when you get here. At 3:21 a.m., this is still September 30th date, Jarvis replies and sends a message to her saying, outside. Now we have skipped to September 30th, but it is now on here at 23:13 hours UTC. She sends a message to Jarvis saying, hey boo, you coming over? The next message is now October 1st, 2022, 1:51 UTC. She said,
Make him take his mask off. Nah, nigga. Let nigga see your face, you little fuck boy. Yo, this is some nasty. This nigga had a chance to. This is what disgusts me with niggas like him. He had a fiance that has a grown coochie. He has 2 baby mamas that has grown coochies. He has more baby mamas that he's actually been visiting that got some more coochies. That mean to tell me that you skipped over 9 grown-ass coochies for an 11-year-old, bro? Shut up. I want this man so far up under the dirt, bro. I can't even explain
sends a
this shit.
message to Jarvis.
Boy, he need to be under that
asking,
dirt so
"You
bad.
coming?"
And are there any other messages to Jarvis after that? Mr. Butts' phone?
No.
Okay. And now, do those indicate whether or not they were deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And how many of those were deleted? Or how many of them were not deleted is a better question.
Looks like all of them were deleted except for the one where she was, at the very beginning, she had actually texted somebody else, which I believe might have been Shannon's phone at the time, saying, Bald at Janiyah, come here. But all the messages between the 8719, which is Jarvis's number, are marked on there as deleted except, let's see.
Look at the girl face in the back. She is pissed listening to that shit. So let me ask a question, y'all. Because I know this got to be ZYIAH's family, or at least her supporters with her shirts on. But everybody who has testified, right, cannot be in the court as of right now for the preliminary. Y'all help me out with this shit because I'm learning as I go along. So when it comes down to the preliminary hearing, you come in and testify, then leave back out. You can't stay in with nobody else, right? So right now they can't. But when it's going to trial, they would be able to. Because these folks is finna flip the fuck out when they have to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's what I want to know. Okay.
On September 30th, the hey boo, you coming over, and the you coming text, those ones were not deleted and still show on here.
Okay, so those last 2.
Yes.
Now, going through People's Exhibit 16 messages, as it relates to the 2317.
Is the trial going to be open to the public? Like how Robert Kelly's was? Because, nigga, I might have to go up there that week. I'm not fucking lying. And if y'all see me on the news being the second nigga to do the Superman in the courtroom, shawty, you know why.
433137.
I want to dive on his ass.
Without telling us ZYIAH's 24th, 2022, what age had ZYIAH just turned?
In 22,
Yes.
she would have just turned 12.
12.
Now, do you have...
Oh yeah, that would have been right because she would have been 14 in September of 2024. So that'd been right. We were saying 11, but 11 is the same as 12. The fuck?
A set of these, the messages from the 231 number.
Yes.
Okay. Now I want to go through those. And there are sections that are highlighted, and I want to follow along. What is the first message that is sent?
It is sent on March 4th, 2023 at 23:35 UTC.
Did she say March 2023?
It's sent to Jarvis's 8719 number, and it says, "It's me, ZYIAH."
Okay. And just for clarification purposes, all the messages within this exhibit are sent to Jarvis's 8719 number.
Yes.
Okay.
So she said this is March 2023. I cannot wait till we get up to motherfucking January 9th. Woo!
Now, I want to jump to March 16th of 2023. There's a highlighted message there. Can you read that one?
Yeah. So just before that, the UTC time on here, just so I'm not having the math throughout, from March 10th to November 3rd, it would be -4 hours. So any date that falls within those days would be -4. Any dates outside of those ranges
Be
would
-5.
-5 hours.
5 hours. Okay, I'll get
You said
that.
that's
But I'm going to read it off of here with the time is stamped and date.
Okay. You said that's March 10th through November.
3rd.
Okay. That's -4 UTC.
-4, yes.
Okay. So continue with that.
Yep, so March 16th, 2023 at 0006 hours, she received a message from Jarvis that says, "Stop messing with people and just be mine."
And was that deleted?
No. At 0006 hours, she received a message from Jarvis that says, "Stop messing with people and just be mine."
And was that deleted?
No.
Now, moving on to
And I'm gonna say this again, y'all. As fucked up as it may seem, the auntie Shannon, his baby mama, she wouldn't have read the messages and looked at a little girl being groomed and assaulted, you know what I'm saying, by a grown-ass man. She would have read the messages and got jealous of her own niece. See, this is how sometimes we think, like some fucking idiots. She read the messages and immediately got jealous. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, bro. On some real nigga type of shit, it's nowhere in the world why she shouldn't have been fucking him up. I don't see it. I don't understand it. Because that's how it is. And that's why it wasn't no urgency going to look at her. Because in her heart, the reason why she called Jarvis's phone in the fucking first place is because she probably already been feeling this way, y'all. We are women. We can sniff some shit out. And come on, bro, you ain't spending the night over there and then all of a sudden at 3 a.m. you magically gone and shit like that. Come on, man, this shit ain't making no sense to me. I want the aunties so bad. I have never wanted to bite a bitch in my life the way that I want to bite and lock down on one of these hoes. I'm so sorry, y'all, but for real.
moving on to May 3rd, 2023. There's a set of highlighted messages. Can you read those?
Yeah, so these messages are May 3rd, 2023, starting at 15:06. Jarvis sends a message that says, "I'm coming to get you." Immediately after, ZYIAH replies, "What you mean?" Jarvis then replies to her, "You heard me." Immediately after that, ZYIAH replies to Jarvis, "You can't do that." then sends another message immediately after, which is now still 15:07 hours, that says, I'm finna go to lunch, love you.
And were any of those messages deleted?
No.
I'm finna go to lunch. Love you. 307. 15. Was she in school?
Now, moving to May 30th of 2023.
May 30th, 2023 at 13:01 hours, she sends a message to Jarvis that says, I miss you. At 13:02 hours, he replies back, the letters IMU, and then the number 2.
And were either of those deleted?
No.
And what about starting with May 31st of 2023?
May 31st, 2023, this is at 13:37 hours. He sends her a message that says, I can't stop thinking about you either. The next message then goes and starts is now June 5th, 2023 at 11:59 p.m., well, 11:59 UTC. She sends a message to Jarvis. Hey, you may think I'm ignoring you, but I'm not. My phone broke. At 12 o'clock, another message is sent. So I will text you off this number. At 12:01, same date, she sends him a message. Are you mad at me? At 12:01, he replies back to her, yes. At 12:02, she replies back the letter Y.
You see how this man is controlling her mind? Fuck you mad for, you grown ass nigga, you. Yo, this make it, man, I just don't understand how these prosecutors could sit in the court next to this nigga without biting him.
At 12:03, she sends, please don't be mad. At 12:04, she sends, can you tell me why you mad at me, yes or no? At 12:05, he replies to her saying, I haven't seen or talked to you.
Okay. Now, there's, well, first, were any of those deleted?
No.
Okay. Now, I want to actually go to one that I did not highlight. 12:08, June 5th, 12:08 and 28 UTC through June 5th, 12:08 and 49 UTC. Can you read those?
Those three?
Yes.
Okay, so June 5th, 2023, 12:08, 28 seconds. He sends her a message with the letters WYA. At 12:08, 35 seconds, she replies, school.
Like, what the fuck she supposed to be on a weekday, nigga? And then she ain't at work? Where you at? And it's all 10 and 12. Like, this nigga's making me like, what the fuck else she gonna be, yo? You know what I mean? Like, that's serious. At work, taking care of the kids? The fuck?
12:08:49, he sends her a message that says, I'm at your house.
Yeah, he was getting her from school a lot.
And now,
Man, this nigga was a fad, boy. Oh, excuse me. He was a punk, boy.
and now I want to go. Actually, can you keep reading through June 5th at 12:09? Oh. 12:09 and 4 seconds.
They reading the messages. She was messaging from a Text Now app, so they reading the messages from either her tablet or her phone. I honestly think she had a phone, but she was saying it was broke, so maybe that now on a tablet now. You know what I'm saying? But just messages between her and that punk. You know what I mean?
So the next, so just one more message down?
Yeah, just keep reading it.
Okay. 12:08, June 5th, he had sent to her, I'm at your house. At 12:09 and 4 seconds, she says, damn, we was just. Then immediately after that is another text that says, there. Then at 12:11, she sends him, "You bet not be in my room." At 12:12, she sends, "I need another phone." At 12:13, she sends, "I miss you." At 12:14, he sends her a message that says, "I stole your panties."
And now, were any of those messages deleted?
No.
Now I want to go to June 16th. There's some highlighted messages there.
June 16, 2023, at 2:50 a.m. and 25 seconds, she sends to Jarvis, "Didn't I make you come faster than ever?" On June 17th, at 8:59 and 06 seconds, she sends to Jarvis, "I'm sorry for making you mad, but do you ever think how I feel knowing that I can't have you to myself, but you have me to yourself, and no, I'm not seeing anybody else, I swear."
And were either of those deleted?
No.
Now I want you to go down on the page to
So if none of these messages was deleted, we're now like understanding exactly what it was that Shannon was reading. Shannon read all this shit. These was the ones that weren't deleted. She forgot that she was pissed. You know what I mean? That he was willing to spend more time with a 12-year-old than her ass. You know what I mean? For real. Otherwise, they would have took their ass to the precinct the moment that girl went home by at least 8 o'clock.
June 23rd. Is that better highlighted?
Yes. June 23rd, 2023, at 23:54 hours, she sends a message to Jarvis, the letter U, then you going to hit it from the back again?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can deal with this shit. This shit pisses me off so bad. This little girl shouldn't even be talking like this, y'all. 12. The grandma talking about she checks all her socials and shit. No, the fuck you don't. You don't do shit. You know what I mean? Yo, this is pissing me off. Hit it from the... She is 12, bro.
With question marks? At the next day, which is now June 24th, at 19:11 hours, he sends her a message that says, "Send me some pictures, please." At 19:20, she replies, "Don't you still got the other pics?" At 19:47, he replies to that and says, "No." At 20:19 hours, she sends to him, "I will send some."
And now moving through to June 26th. There's a set highlighted there. Oh wait, sorry, first, those ones that you just read, were those deleted?
Yes.
Okay, now moving to June 26th.
June 26, 2023, at 16:31 hours, she sends a message to Jarvis that says, "Call me when you have time." At 16:33 hours, he replies back to her, "I want some." At 16:33 hours and 50 seconds, she replies back to him, "You can have some." At 16:39 hours and 41 seconds, he replies to ZYIAH, "When?" At 16:49 hours and 28 seconds, she sends to Jarvis, "Whenever you come get me." At 21:16 hours, she sends to Jarvis, "Call me, want to tell you some, SUM." At 21:24 hours, she sends a message to Jarvis that says, "You can get some today." At 21:24 hours, she sends another message that says, "You can get some pussy today."
And were any from that set deleted?
Yes, all of them.
All of them, okay.
Let me explain something to y'all. This is June. All right? When you start to get comfortable like this, going back and forth with the text, meeting in the basement, you've had practice. So if these messages is in June and May and shit like that, he was messing with this baby way before then. She knowing what to say to this nigga. You know what I mean? All of this type of shit. So she's 12 now. This nigga possibly been doing this shit to this little girl since she was like 10. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Because first of all, you got to get comfortable enough to feel like this. He is comfortable. You know what I mean? Way before 2022. This is years after. You know what I mean?
Now moving to June 27th. There's stuff that's highlighted. Can you read those, please?
Yes. June 27th at 7:55 UTC. There is a incoming call to ZYIAH from Jarvis that is listed as a missed call, and the name on here that she has this number saved is BAE for life, BAE, the number 4, and then life. Then at 7:56, he sends her a text that says, "Are you naked yet?" At 7:58, she replies to him and says, "No, I don't want to get naked." At 7:59, she replies, "Are you mad that I didn't get naked?" At 8:01 hours, he sends to her, "I used to you telling me no." At 8:06, still on June 27th, he sends her a message that says, she sends him a message that says, "Come on, babe, I'm sorry, just not in the mood right now, I'm sorry."
Okay. And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. Now, jumping to just a little later in the day on June 27th, there's a set highlighted.
So on June 27th, now at 16:24 hours.
You know what? I'm going to get through it. But I can't wait to the trial so I can see the faces of their mamas and them. Because there's no way that you can sit here and listen to this type of shit and just be okay with it. It's just no way.
He sends her a message that says, "But I can't nut inside you, so it's different."
Do you hear this nigga?
7th, now at 16:24 hours. He sends her a message that says, "But I can't nut inside you, so it's different." At 16:25, she replies, "Why you can't? Didn't you do it before?" At 16:25 and 40 seconds, he replies, "But I had to buy a pill to do so." At 16:26, she replies to him, "Yeah, you right." At 16:26, 28 seconds, she sends, "But what you doing?" but it's abbreviated WYD. At 16:28 and 45 seconds, she sends to him, "Are you busy?"
Now, jumping forward to June 28th.
On June 28th, so this next set in here, they're all sent from ZYIAH to Jarvis,
Yes.
and they start at 17:10 on June 28th, 2023. And it starts off as, "Bae, I didn't go see nobody. I swear I came straight back." At 17:11, "My friend lived right down the street. She didn't answer, so I came back and went to sleep." The next message, "Bae, please, I'm sorry." Immediately after that, she sends, "I didn't sneak out for nobody, I swear." 17:12, 58 seconds, she sends, I know you're having a rough day, but I swear I'm not lying. At 17:14, she sends, babe, please, I swear I didn't go see no niggas. 17:14, she sends, I don't talk to nobody but you. 17:15, she sends, I was only out for 5 or 10 minutes, I came straight back. 17:15 and 56 seconds, you didn't respond to none of my messages, so I thought you were asleep, so I went to sleep. 17:17, why won't you believe anything I tell you? I'm not like other girls. There is no
2K,
reason for
what
me
it do?
to lie to you. 17:18, you said I'm all yours, but you acting like it. You are overthinking it. I just want to be yours. 17:19, please stop ignoring my calls. You don't want me to see nobody, and I'm not. 17:20, babe, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. 17:21, no one else. 17:24, if you don't believe me, I will send you my Instagram password.
Now, these next messages, from 17:24 to 17:25, don't read what the username and passwords are, just that they accept.
So the next message is she's sending her Instagram username and a password along with her Gmail email and giving the password to that as well.
Okay, and now starting again with 17:26.
So on June 28th, still 17:26, the next message is still all being sent to Jarvis from ZYIAH are, I hope you believe me now. You really don't want to
These text messages and the way this nigga was talking to her, bro, is fucking insane as hell, bro.
believe me, but I will tell you the truth every time. Immediately after that, I just want to make your day better, babe. I'm sorry. Feel free to log in at any time or go through my messages. Now at 17:42, she says, I only want to be with you. At 18:09,
Yeah, he need to go to sleep.
babe, I'm sorry for not telling. I swear I will next time, please.
Love her music.
Still 18:09, babe, I love you. Please call me back. Now at 18:18, come on, babe, please.
My people, y'all got my
At
people
18,
angry as
19.
hell. I love it. Ratchet.
So what if I will be able to get out tonight and I'm calling you and texting you? Are you still going to ignore me? At 18:21, she says, you are so busy, I feel like you don't want me. This is why I don't open up to you, because if I do, you get mad and don't want to talk. So how am I going to trust you? I do, but you don't trust me. It's up to if you...
The judge madder than a motherfucker. See, I don't understand, like, how I couldn't be a judge. Because it'll show all on my face. Because the whole time, the witness is over there. The defendant is here. And I'm here on him the whole time. They're going to be like, yo, she need to be recused.
Want to be with me or not. At 18:45, she says, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't get why you so upset. At 18:46, all I tried to do is make you happy, but clearly I'm not enough for you. Cut me off. I don't anymore. You FRL, for real. Never even fucked with me. All I want is you to love me. At 18:47, I tried so hard, but you don't understand that I'm sorry.
Did you record this
feel like
email? I'm
cheating.
emailing this nigga.
But I'm not. I
know
gave
it still work.
passwords and all that, and all. What more do I have to prove I'm not cheating? Now this message is when Jarvis actually finally replies, which is at 18:55. He sends
18:55, 6:55. and she talking about how can I prove I'm not cheating?
To her, I'm working love.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Now, moving on to June 29th.
June, July, August, September, October, November.
June 29, 2023 at 21:44 hours. She sends to Jarvis, when you off work. At 21:49, she sends, pick me up before you pick up ZYIAH. At 22:02, she sends, hope to see you soon. At 22:47, she sends, I'm never getting out of this hellhole. At 22:48, he replies with the letter Y. 22:48, she sends, she will never let me out, it's so boring over here. 22:50, she sends, well, I will, she has the word she on here, UTM. And then the very next text after that, it says, I will see you tomorrow. Then at 22:50, he replies to her, or tonight.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Now, continuing on June 29th.
June 29th, 22:52 hours. ZYIAH sends, are you still picking up ZYIAH? 22:53, he replies, when? 22:53, she sends to him, today. At 22:53, he replies back, no. 22:53, 18 seconds, she sends the letter
The
Y.
4-year-old, okay.
22:53, he sends back to her, it's just me and you. At 22:53, he sends another message that says, because I was never picking her up. At 22:53, she replies, okay, I really like that it's only me and you. 22:54, he sends back, you really didn't want her there, no way. 22:54, she replies, I know I didn't want her there. 22:55, he replies to her with the letter Y. 22:55, she sends back, because she do too much and you mine. 22:57, Jarvis replies to ZYIAH saying, meaning. 22:58, he then sends, and Shan said that she said no. Then the next message from him is for today. At 23:06, ZYIAH sends Jarvis, I know she said no for today. And then at 23:07, ZYIAH sends, the meaning is you're mine and mine only, the dick, and all you're mine and will stay mine. At 23:14, she sends, I want to know the meaning when you say I'm yours. The date on here is now June 30th at 00:16 hours.
This is 2023 that they're talking about, right?
Jarvis replies to her and says, all of you. Immediately after that, your mind, body, and soul. At 00:17 hours, he sends to ZYIAH, the pussy, ass, mouth, legs, arms, face, and then he has the word everything in all caps. At 01:19 hours, she replies, oh really? And then there's some type of emoji. Immediately after that, she says, want to see that tomorrow? And it's the same little
The
symbol
judge
on
so
there.
pissed. Facts.
At 02:47 hours, he sends back to her, meaning. It's now 06:03 hours. She sends to him, when we, then at 6:06, 24 hours, he sends a message to her, what you doing, but it's just the letters WYD.
And were those messages all deleted?
Yes.
Okay. Now moving later in the day to June 30th.
Lord have mercy, we ain't even got to
June
nowhere
30th
November.
at 22:18 hours, Jarvis sends to ZYIAH, I'm outside. Then the next message is at 23:36 hours, he sends to ZYIAH, go take them panties off. At 23:37 hours, ZYIAH sends, are we going to the room? 23:37, Jarvis replies, IDK, meaning I don't know. 23:38, she sends to him the letters PLS, or please. 23:38, he replies to her the letter Y. 23:39, she replies back and says, because we got more space. 23:39, he then sends a message to her that says, to do. She then immediately replies, to fuck, WYM, or what you need. Then immediately after that, she sends to him, we going or what?
And moving forward to July 1st. Oh, wait, first of all, were any of those messages just got deleted?
All of these.
Yeah, he been in the house. The motherfucker been living there. Why these motherfuckers trying to act like, oh yeah, he don't come outside. Only if the kids is out there. Just for the sister to get in the stand and just debunk everything the grandma just said. Lying ass sacks of shits.
Deleted.
Okay. Now to July 1st.
July 1st, 2023 at 14:31, she sends a message to Jarvis that says GM for the morning. At 15:22, he replies, GM quitting. At 15:24, she sends back, whatever, I was tired. And at 15:28, she sends, still my though. At 15:28, he sends to her, there's 3 letter B's, so it's BBB dot BE, and then a space N, and then the uppercase Q and the lowercase q, as we know. He then sends another message at 15:28. At 15:29, she sends, okay, fine.
And she can't even look at him, really.
He then replies to her at 15:38, who said? She sends back to him, me, it's your.
She talking like, man, listen, bro. You know what? Everybody failed this little girl.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And I want to stay on that same page for a second. Sorry.
I know the lady got to read it is over here. Oh.
The messages on July 1st, starting from 1907 to
Show his ass. Quit hiding him.
2135.
July 1st, 1907, he sends a message to her that says, I'm trying to fuck. At 1952, she replies back, okay. At 1952, she sends a message that says, WSP, meaning what's up. Then at 21:34, she sends, you still coming, or you was playing about trying to fuck? At 21:35, he replies back to ZYIAH, I'm serious.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now moving on to July 2nd.
July 2nd, 2023 at 15:46 hours, Jarvis sends a message to ZYIAH that says, "Can I get my dick sucked today?" At 15:47, she replies, "Sure, no problem." At 15:50, Jarvis replies, "Yeah, okay." At 15:53, ZYIAH replies, "I'm serious, you can." At 16:33, ZYIAH sends, there's going to be some type of photo that would have been sent at this time. At 17:08, there's a reply from Jarvis where it says, "Liked an image." Then at 17:08, Jarvis says, "I'm going to sneak in, okay?" At 17:08, ZYIAH replies back, "Why?" 17:08, he says, "Who is up?" At 17:09, she replies, "Everybody." At 17:09, Jarvis sends some type of photo to ZYIAH. Immediately after that, she replies, "Well, damn, I want to lay with you." Then at 17:10, from ZYIAH, "Are you here already?" At 17:12, "Shan told the kids that you said you was on your way, so they know you coming." At 17:13, ZYIAH sends, "I want to see you." 17:21, ZYIAH sends, "So am I just giving you head, or we fucking too, because looking at that picture made me horny." At 17:22, Jarvis replies to her, "You tell me." 17:22 and 29 seconds, she says, "I want to fuck too." Immediately after that, she says, "So can we?" And then at 17:22, 49 seconds, Jarvis replies back to her, "Yep."
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And now, later in the day, on June 2nd, or I'm sorry, July 2nd, there's a set of messages there.
Yes. July 2nd, 2023, starting at 18:41 hours, she sends to Jarvis, "I want to fuck." At 18:41, "Do you?" 19:04, "Are you busy, yes or no?" 20:06, she sends, "Text me when you not on BS about fucking, cause you playing." At 20:15, she sends, "All I'm trying to say, I just want your body on mine." At 20:44, she says, "Babe, where you at?" 21:52, she says, "I'm trying to fuck."
He would have never unalived her if she didn't get pregnant. The pregnancy put a damper into everything, period. You know what I'm saying? He'd have still been on what he on right now. Swear to God.
23:58, she sends, "She fitting to walk to the store." So now the date's changed to July 3rd and the hours are 00:42. She sends, "Before we go." At 00:42, 31 seconds, she sends, "Go upstairs in the bathroom." At 00:42, 48 seconds, Jarvis replies to her, "Why?" At 00:42, 54 seconds, ZYIAH replies back, "Just go." At 01:11 hours, ZYIAH sends, "We doing something or what?"
I can't wait for the grandmama to hear this. I can't wait till the trial starts so they can hear all this. So we can hear and just unravel all your lies, lady. Oh yeah, we gonna be on your ass, bro. Straight up. Because this was too many damn days on too many different damn occasions when this man was just up in the house. He even knew how to sneak up in there. You know what I mean? This is some sad shit.
At 0112, he replies to her, yep. At 0123, she replies, I want to lay with you. At 0130, he replies, I'm going upstairs. At 0131, she sends, okay, Shan going up there too. At 0131, she sends, I just want to chill with you. At 0132, he sends back to her, is she? 0132, and Zaya replies, yes, you know she wants to. So she going to follow you upstairs. Then at 0143 hours, she sends him another picture. 0143, he replies, not getting any. Then immediately after that, the message says from him to her, this is your dick. At 0144, Zaya sends, I know it's mine. Give her some dick so ass can shut up. At 0144, give her some so she can shut up and leave you alone. She only acting like that because she's horny. At 0148, Jarvis replies, I want to see you. Immediately after that, his next message is, while you in the shower. Then at 0155, she sends him a photo. It is now 0204 hours. He sends her a message that says, I don't want to give her no. At 0210 hours, these next set of messages are all from Zaya. It says, come back downstairs. Damn, you scared. At 0244 hours, she sends, hurry up. I want you back. At 0250 hours, she says, come downstairs so I can sit on it real quick. At 0252 hours, she sends, I promise it's not going to be long, just a few, but it's FRW, up and downs, please. Then immediately, right after that is 0253, she sends the same message, but it's spelled correctly. It says, I promise it's not going to be long, just a few up and downs.
And were all of those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. Now moving to July 4th.
July 4th, 2023 at 15:43 hours, Zaya sends Jarvis a message that says, in the shower right now, I'll text you when I get out. Jarvis then replies, hope you know that we today. At 15:43 hours, she replies back, okay, fine with me. I was just waiting yesterday. Or I was waiting yesterday. At 16:20, she sends him a picture. At 16:20, she sends, I'm out. At 16:56, a message is received to her. It's loved in image. 16:56, she sends a message, are you busy? It is now July 5th, 0501 hours. She sends him a message that says, you was right, it hit different outside.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
And moving to July 6th.
You know what's really astounding to me is how much this little girl was not supervised. You know what I'm saying? By a lot of people, the schools, because she was different from the school. She was every which way. Like, I mean, it's appalling to me of how much shit she was able to get away with unsupervised. She going outside at 2 a.m, finna go meet this nigga down the street at 3 a.m, all telling this nigga to come upstairs, meet me downstairs real quick so I can sit on it. Where's all of these kids? Now, see, in the houses that I grew up that had a whole bunch of kids, it wasn't no area of freedom to do shit. You feel me? So this says to me, like, what the fuck y'all doing in here for real with these kids? This shit crazy as hell. Let me get I gotta give me another one. Yeah.
July 6, 2023 at 03:05 hours. ZYIAH sends to Jarvis. Yes, I can tell when you come. 03:05 hours. Why? Now at 03:20 hours, she sends him a message that says, so doesn't that mean I'm pregnant? At 03:21 hours, she sends him a message, I don't know, so I'm asking you. At 03:33, Jarvis replies to ZYIAH, no. 03:39, she replies back, K. It now jumps to 13:10 hours, still on July 6th. She sends the letters GM. Then at 1400 hours, she sends, I want to fuck. At 14:25, he replies, how? At 14:26, she says, I don't know, you got work and I'm just horny. At 14:27, he replies and sends her a message that says, where is your Nana? At 14:45, she sends, upstairs getting ready. At 14:54, Jarvis sends to her, she fitting to go. Then at 14:57, he sends the message, hello. At 15:03, ZYIAH replies, I don't know. The next message is, are you at work? And at 15:07, ZYIAH sends, I will let you know. At 15:08, she sends, you might can slide if you not so busy at work. At 15:08, Jarvis replies back to ZYIAH, yeah. At 15:08, he then sends, I'm trying to slide. At 15:13, ZYIAH sends to Jarvis the word question. Then at 15:13, he replies back, yes. At 15:14, she sends, do you like your girls skinny? At 15:14, he replies, why you ask that? At 15:14, she replies, just asking, and then there's some type of emojis that must have been sent.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And moving just a little later in the minutes on July 6th.
Yeah, July 6, 15:35, ZYIAH sends, I don't think she's going anywhere. At 15:37,
I don't care what I miss.
Jarvis sends to ZYIAH, that's messed up because I was gonna the shit out of you. At 15:37, she sends, I still want you to do it. At 15:40, she says, sends a message that says, so am I going to see you today on your break? At 15:59, Jarvis replies, how? At 16:01, ZYIAH sends, don't you supposed to be bringing me the money anyway, so I will see you? 16:03, she says, unless you are going to go to the store and get me some pads and other personal things. 16:03, there's some type of emojis that are sent. 16:24, she sends, I'm down to my last 3 pads. I would ask Nana, but I can't fit her big pads. I have a little, they shit big. At 17:41, she sends a bunch of question marks with the letters WYA. 17:57, she sends, what do I supposed to do? What do I supposed to use? 17:57, she sends another set of question marks. At 18:08, Jarvis replies with the word, huh. At 18:10, ZYIAH says, I don't have any more pads. 18:10, I need to get some more and you playing. At 18:12, she sends, they, please. And all.
It's bothering me that she even got to go to a man to get this stuff. You know, you got aunties and grandmamas, and I'm pretty sure your grandmama's getting a check for these type of things. I'm not even understanding why she got to go to them. You know, and her grandma want to paint this picture like they're so close. She can come to her about everything. Evidently, she's scared to even go to her grandmother about some motherfucking pads. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this about? And this is allowing this man to have so much control over this little girl to be able to just mold her into who he want her to be.
All of those messages were deleted.
Okay. And moving to
Disgusting.
July 7th.
We just in fucking July.
July 7th, 2023 at 14:34 hours, and ZYIAH sends a message that says, "So what you on today?" The next message at 14:35, she sends, "You trying to fuck or what?" At 14:37, Jarvis replies back, "Yes." 14:38, ZYIAH sends, "I'm sorry." 14:38 again, she sends, "But I hope to see you today." At 14:39, she sends, "I didn't know if you were up last night, so I stopped calling and texting." And those messages were deleted.
This break my heart because there's
Now
so many
moving to
Naziahs.
July 10th.
July 10th, 2023 at 16:41 hours. ZYIAH sends to Jarvis, "You trying to get up in this today?" At 16:45, he replies, "All the time." At 18:54, she sends, "You eat lunch yet?" Then immediately after, she sends some question marks. Now at 19:54, ZYIAH sends, "Yo, job so empty." 19:55, she sends, "I was just there." At 19:59, Jarvis replies the letters I and K, or I know. At 19:59, he sends, "How you know?" At 20:14, Jarvis sends, "What's up?" 20:39, ZYIAH replies, "I didn't want you to see me." 20:39 hours, so I left. At 20:40, Jarvis sends a message to ZYIAH saying, "Who was with you?" At 20:40, she replies, "Nobody." 20:40, again, 37 seconds, she says, "You working late today?" At 20:40 hours, 38 seconds, Jarvis sends to her, "So how did you get to my job?" At 20:40, 48 seconds, he then sends, "No." 20:40 and 58 seconds, and ZYIAH replies, "I walked up there." At 20:41.
So there you have it. We was trying to figure out how the fuck she got up there. She might have walked. She might have walked from 3 o'clock. Walking, she probably got up there about 3:45. She probably walked. Because now we see that that's how she can get up there. And how in the fuck is she outside at 10? Because they said, I mean, she's outside walking at like 8 something right now. Because they said 10:59 or some shit like that.
Jarvis replies back to her, "So walk now." At 20:41, ZYIAH replies, "I can't, Nana's back." At 20:42, she sends, "Can you pull up today since you're not working late?" 20:42, she sends a couple question marks. Then he replies at 20:42 and 29 seconds with the word "yup," and those messages were deleted.
Let me see
And
how far
moving on to July
Bedford
11th.
Street is from this damn job.
At 18:43 hours, and ZYIAH sends to Jarvis, I want to fuck. At 1900 hours, he
That's
replies,
all they talk about.
When? At 2012 hours, she sends the 3 letters NVM, or never mind. At 2038, she sends, I took a shower. At 21:32, she sends, I be trying so hard not to think about you, but the dick too good not to think about you, and I miss you rubbing on my thigh. The date is now July 12th, and this is at 00:35 hours. She sends, we might go over Shan crib. At 02:55 hours, she sends, I'm fitting to hop in the shower. Call as soon as you get done doing whatever. I want you to tell me how you going to give me for my B-day. Tell me nice and slow and sexy so I can play NVM, you know.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And later on July 12th.
July 12th at 14:38 hours, ZYIAH sends, good morning. Then at 16:47 hours, she sends, did I have panties on? At 16:47, Jarvis replies, no. At 16:50, ZYIAH sends him some question marks. And then at 1700, she has a missed call from Jarvis's number. It says missed call. She still has him saved in here as Bay for Life. At 19:18 hours, she sends, how did you know? At 23:09 hours, she sends, you busy? At 23:11 hours, there is an incoming missed call again from Jarvis's number, missed call from Bay for Life. It's now July 13th, 01:44 hours. ZYIAH has sent him a picture. Immediately after that, she sends a text that says shower pic, and then there's some emojis. At 01:49, she sends, damn, no response. At 01:49, 21 seconds, she sends some type of emojis again, and all those messages were deleted.
Grandma wouldn't check the
July
shit.
22nd, 2023 at 14:56 hours, ZYIAH sends, Bae, I want to. Then at 14:57, he replies, work. Immediately after that, he replies, I do too. 14:57, ZYIAH replies, no you don't. 14:57, Jarvis replies, I do. Immediately after that, Jarvis sends WYA, or where you at? 14:57, ZYIAH sends, I'm at the crib. 14:57 hours and 57 seconds, Jarvis replies, come on. At 14:58, ZYIAH replies, Shan and Nana went to Family Dollar. The next message says, I can't, I wish I could. At 14:58, Jarvis replies, how long are they going to be? At 14:58, ZYIAH sends to him, IDK, or I don't know. The next message is, I'm so horny. Then at 14:59, she sends, I want a hug from you. At 15:01, Jarvis sends her a message that says, I'm on my way, with the exclamation point. I just got off the phone with Shan. They are at the bar shop.
And were those
those
messages
messages were deleted, yes.
And moving to July 24th.
July 24, 2023 at 03:24 hours, and ZYIAH sends Jarvis a message that says, don't park in front. Immediately Jarvis replies, why? Then at 03:25, Jarvis sends, you act like you're gonna come outside. At 03:25, ZYIAH sends, I can't, I have guests. 03:25, she sends, and people do watch and look at the house all night. At 03:26, she sends, just park down the street, please, thank you. 03:26 hours, Jarvis replies to her, who? ZYIAH then replies back, people on the block. At 03:26, Jarvis replies, who is the guest? At 03:26, ZYIAH says, my girlfriend, Vari girlfriend. 03:27, ZYIAH sends, I took his bitch. Then at 03:27, Jarvis replies to her, she is our bitch. At 03:27, ZYIAH sends to Jarvis, she 14, about to be 15. At 03:28, she sends, are you close? At 03:28, Jarvis replies, is she our bitch or no? (03:28) ZYIAH replies, yes. Jarvis then replies to her and says, you fake. 03:28, ZYIAH says, how? She is our bitch. At 03:29, she sends, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad. 03:30, Jarvis replies to her, she don't know about us, right? 03:31, Jarvis then says, and is she trustworthy? At 03:31, ZYIAH replies, yes, she don't know about us. At 03:56, she sends, it's off. 03:57, Jarvis replies, wrong light. And at 03:57, she says, the letter K.
Were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And later in the day on July 24th.
July 24th at 12:22, ZYIAH sends to Jarvis, fuck me then. At 12:22, he replies, huh? And at 12:23, he replies, I'm trying to. At 12:23, ZYIAH sends to him, you said fuck me. At 12:23, she sends, so do so. 12:23, Jarvis replies, when? 12:23, ZYIAH replies, trying to make time, going through my schedule, RN, for right now. 12:24, ZYIAH sends, what time are you going to work? At 12:40, Jarvis replies, now. And now jumps to 21 hours, and ZYIAH sends WYD for what you're doing.
Yeah, the other girl, she said the other girl was 14, about to be 15. So this...
Then at 21:23, she sends, you free? With some question marks. We now jump to July 25th. At 17:33 hours, and ZYIAH sends, I want to fuck today. At 17:33 hours.
This little girl done fucked in 2 months more than I did in my whole life. Swear to God. I don't even understand this shit.
Jarvis replies back, come on. And then immediately after, he replies, I'm by myself. At 17:33, she sends back to him, I can't RN for right now. At 17:34, ZYIAH sends, after work, can you call for me, please? And those messages were all deleted as well.
And now jumping to August 4th.
August 4, 2023 at 22:07 hours, and ZYIAH sends to Jarvis, Shan and Nana left. DON, and then there's some type of emoji. Know what time they coming back. At 22:08, Jarvis replies, okay, what you saying? ZYIAH then replies back, what you think I'm trying to say? But there's some emojis in there again. At 22:09, Jarvis replies back with some type of emoji. ZYIAH then replies back, IDK, is it? I don't know, is it? At 22:09, ZYIAH sends, what you thinking? At 22:10, Jarvis replies to ZYIAH, are we?
Where the fuck is the grandma and the auntie going at 10 o'clock at night? She's saying this is 22:09, and she said grandma and Nana just left. I don't know what time they getting back. So where the fuck is all the rest of the kids? Because this 2-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 15-year-olds, like where the fuck is all these folks? So you mean to tell me they take all the rest of the kids but not her?
At 22:10, ZYIAH sends, shit, are we? SHI.
You're getting so aggravated.
At 22:12, ZYIAH sends a bunch of question marks. Now it's August 5th. ZYIAH sends, wow, you stood me up. August 5th at 00:47, she sends, I was waiting. And then at 00:47,
Hi,
she sends,
Kunaya.
I a bum. And the next message after that is a correction that says, you a bum.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now jumping to August 26th.
Okay, I need it now. At 09:09, 40 seconds, she says, my stomach hurts really bad. At 09:37 hours, Jarvis attempts to call ZYIAH. It shows here missed call from Bay for Life. At
I'm breathing
14:26
fine.
hours,
This me
ZYIAH
all
texts
2025.
Jarvis
I'm
and
chucking
says,
niggas off.
I didn't
Shit.
have my period.
I'm
with
so
pain
resilient.
when
I swear to
was
God, everybody
in the
getting this shit.
hospital. At 14:20 hours, this is now jumped to August 27th. 14:20 hours, ZYIAH sends GM for good morning. August 28th at 00:06 hours, ZYIAH sends to Jarvis, my stomach hurt real bad. 00:55 hours, she sends, why you can't answer? 00:56 hours, she sends, never mind this, you anyway. At 01:31 hours, Jarvis replies to her, yes, baby. At 01:32, ZYIAH replies, my stomach hurt really bad. At 01:32 hours, Jarvis replies to her, I didn't nut inside of you.
So August, she would have been September, October, November, December. She would have been roughly like around 4 months. So, and this is all, this is August 26th. So this is the end of August, almost the beginning of September. Uh-oh.
Hurt really bad. At 01:32 hours, Jarvis replies to her, I didn't nut inside of you. At 01:33, ZYIAH replies, I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying it hurts really bad. At 01:34, she says, are you busy? 01:49, ZYIAH says, I want to talk to you about some, let me know when you are free. And these were all deleted.
Okay. And August 28th, later in the day.
August 28th at 13:31 hours, ZYIAH sends a message to Jarvis that says, I want to try something. At 13:32, he replies back, what? Spelled W-A-T. At 13:32 hours, she says, a threesome. At 13:44 hours, ZYIAH sends, you down for it? Then she sends a question mark. At 13:44, Jarvis replies back, with who? 13:44, she replies, IDK, or I don't know yet, do you got someone? At 13:45, she sends, I'm still looking.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And just a couple hours later on October, August 28th.
August 28th at 18:58 hours, Neziah sends, I feel you don't want to be bothered with me. 2200 hours, she sends, WYD for what you're doing. 2200 hours, she replies back, thinking about you. 2201, she sends, oh, so are you down with the threesome? 2221, he replies, yes, with who though? 2246, she sends, IK, still looking. Then immediately after that, she replies, IDK for I don't know.
Since we get into all these loops, though, let me just ask y'all a question. What if the auntie had already found a message and was doing one of those things to where she was pretending to be Neziah? But then you can't say that because in some of these messages, she was coming back and they were seeing each other. This is so disturbing.
It is now August 29th at 03:47. She sends, bet, that's what's up. He replies, huh? Neziah then replies, none, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, they meet up. So, nah, that wasn't it, right?
At 03:49 hours, he sends what? She then replies back to him, never mind, NBM, are you busy? She then replies at 03:50, again, exactly, so I'll take that as a yes.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
Yo, the defense just look defeated. Then like a motherfucker. They listen to this shit like, man, we tried our best with this nigga, cause what?
And now we're moving forward to. Oh, sorry.
That's okay, go ahead.
I don't
We're
understand
moving
why they
forward
let him
to
be all in the
September
back.
26th.
September 26th,
His
starting at
glasses.
14:31 hours, Neziah sends, hey, you up? With some question marks. Then she sends another set of question marks. 14:32, he replies, yeah. 14:33, Neziah sends, my period haven't came at all. 14:36, she sends, hello.
What day
you
was this
there?
again?
With some question marks.
What day was this again? I'm sorry, y'all.
14:32, he replies,
September? Okay.
September 26th, starting at 14:31 hours.
September 26th. So she done went the whole September and haven't got her period. October, November, yeah, that's lining up, dog. That's lining up, dog.
Neziah sends, babe, you up? With some question marks. Then she sends another set of question marks. 14:32, he replies, yeah. 14:33, Neziah sends, my period haven't came at all. 14:36, she sends, hello, you there? With some question marks. 14:37, Jarvis replies to Neziah, what you mean? At 14:38, Neziah says, it have not came. 14:38, Jarvis replies to her, since when? Neziah then sends at 14:38, 42 seconds, since I was in the hospital. The next message is, that was last month. I'm scared, I don't know, IDK, what to do. I have to go to the doctor's TM for tomorrow. At 14:41, Jarvis replies to Neziah and says, you said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative. 14:41, she replies, it did. At 14:41, Jarvis then replies, so go get another one. At 14:42, Neziah tells him on a text, I can't, I have no money. After that, she says, you go get one. 1443, she says, you ain't scared to get a plan B, get a pregnancy test and bring it later today. Just act like you have to use the bathroom. At 1436, she says, PLS for please. She then replies, will you do it, with some question marks. At 1451, she sends hello with a bunch of question marks. Then at 1456, Jarvis replies to her with okay.
Okay, and now the messages from 9:26 at 14:31 in 41 seconds, all the way to 14:39 in 42 seconds, were those deleted?
Well, so they're deleted from the 14:31, 41 seconds, all the way down to 14:39 and 13 seconds. Those are not deleted.
Okay.
Then there's two that are deleted, which are the two messages that talked about, I'm scared, I don't know what I have to do. I have to go to the doctor's tomorrow. And then the other one that she deleted was when it says, you said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative.
Okay.
There's one that she did not delete that was, it did. Then the rest of them after that, where it talks about get another test, come upstairs, and put it in the bathroom, those messages were deleted.
Okay. And moving to September 27th.
September 27th, starting at 21:26 hours, ZYIAH sends, but are we still on for Friday? At 21:31, Jarvis replies, what you mean? 21:38, she says, are we still on for Friday? At 21:49, Jarvis replies, yes. 21:49, ZYIAH says, the letter K. At 21:49, Jarvis then sends a text to her asking, what we doing though? At 21:49, she sends back, fucking. At 21:50, Jarvis replies, seriously? 21:50, ZYIAH replies, yeah, what else we gonna do? 21:50, Jarvis replies back to her, where? ZYIAH then replies back immediately and says, IDK, or I don't know, you pick somewhere. Then at 21:51, Jarvis sends to her, I always do. 21:51, ZYIAH sends, I know. At 21:52, she says, I really just want to cuddle, but if you want to fuck, we can. 21:52, 20 seconds, she sends, so do you, with some question marks. 21:52 and 35 seconds, Jarvis sends to her, do I weigh? Then right after that is a word that was corrected, like what? So it should have said, do I what? Then ZYIAH sends at 21:52, wanna fuck. At 21:53, she sends, I just wanna cuddle, but it ain't always what I wanna do. At 21:53, she says, so yes or no? At 21:54, Jarvis replies, only if you want to. 21:54, she says, okay, so we fucking then. 21:55, Jarvis replies, so stop talking about you want to cuddle then. 21:55, ZYIAH replies, okay, damn, you don't have to be mean. At 21:55, Jarvis replies, and it shows that he laughed at her comment about you don't have to be mean.
Okay. And were all of those messages deleted?
No.
Okay. Where does it start that it was deleted?
They do not start getting deleted until the messages that Jarvis sends to her, only if you want to. So we fucking then, stop talking about you want to cuddle. Those are the messages that were deleted.
Okay.
Great.
October 19th, 2023 at 22:23 hours.
And she called more than
Jarvis
once.
sends ZYIAH a text that says, hey. She replies back, are you ignoring me? Jarvis then replies, no. It now jumps to October 21st at 19:05 hours, and ZYIAH sends, hey babe, I need that plan B today. At 19:07 hours, Jarvis sends her the letter Y. The next message isn't sent until October 22nd at 04:33 hours when
October
ZYIAH replies
22nd.
back to him, WIMY, so for meaning, what you mean, why?
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now jumping to November 27th.
Okay, so now we're getting into the -5 hours for the,
Okay.
November 27th, 2023 at 21:06 hours. November 27th,
November
2023 at 21:06 hours. ZYIAH sends, I just want to talk. I really don't want to lose you. At 21:09, she says, can we talk later, yes or no? At 22:28, she says, I don't what's your problem, but I need you to bring me what I need tonight. It's hard doing all this gym shit with this baby. And if I don't do them, I'm going to get a F. 22:28, she says, if you keep ignoring me, you just going to...
Yeah, he definitely started dissing himself once she started bringing up this baby shit. He started trying to, he started dissing because he don't want it no more.
You just going to get no more pussy. 22:35.
He don't want it, baby girl. This is what you're gonna. This is when you're gonna find out what a man really is. You're finna find out right now in these messages coming up. You finna see exactly what the fuck he was never.
5, she says, answer the phone. You not doing nothing. 22:36, she sends PL.
It's been a whole month, bro.
For please.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now, I'm gonna jump ahead.
This is probably
to
when he started with the other
January
kid.
9th of 2024.
January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, ZYIAH sent to Jarvis, don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait.
Of 2024.
January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, ZYIAH sent to Jarvis, don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait. Then at 14:22, she sends, send okay if you've seen the message so I can delete your number. Then at 14:23, Jarvis replies, okay, and those messages were deleted.
And there was no further communication between ZYIAH's text number and Jarvis's number after January 9th, 2024, 1 year ago today.
Yes.
Nothing further, Judge.
So he wanted her to. So he was going to pick her up.
Of 2024.
January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, ZYIAH sent to Jarvis,
14:21. So that'd be 2:21. She's still in school.
don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait. Then at 14:22, she sends, send okay if you've seen the message so I can delete your number.
So I'm confused. Did we got footage of her actually getting off the bus? Did the bus driver actually see her get off the bus?
Be there before 3. January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, ZYIAH sent to Jarvis, don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If
So
you're
be
not
there. It mean probably the bus stop. It got to be the bus stop. to be there, because if she was saying school, don't forget to be here, it would have been a different lingo. So when she's saying be there, it's some type of some little drop off and pick up spot that they got.
I will wait. Then at 14:22, she says, send okay if you've seen the message so I can delete your number. Then at 14:23, Jarvis replies, okay, and those messages will delete.
And there was no further communication between ZYIAH's text number and Jarvis's number after January 9th, 2024, 1 year ago today.